Hey everybody, Rodman here for another episode of the Desert Survival Series. So last episode we dealt with that horrible ship that was bearing down on us, and this episode I'm hoping to eat some chocolate. No, in all honesty, I'm hoping to rescue this prisoner and trying to profit off of the turrets and mortars and all that. That would be ideal. Alright, Miss Quell, let's grab the remainder of this chocolate before it goes bye-bye. Sometimes I'm bad at benefiting off of the pods that I get. Alright, so now we have microelectronics, a multi-analyzer, and we're going for a moisture pump so that we can start drying up this soft sand, because it is not allowing us to work very efficiently. I could do an electrocrematorium. I don't think they can be moved very easily. What I really need is a dedicated storage area. Like, that's maybe something I'll work on this episode. And I think what I'm going to do... So I was thinking, I am funneling enemies through here. And if I have an arced kill box like here... If I put maybe a beacon here, it's too far from the base. I'll just do it a different way. A lot of hemming and hawing here. I'll just put the beacon here. Well, I'll reinstall it, let's say, because I already have one. I turn this into storage. Alright, to Quell, get all the, she got all the chocolate. That's good. So now we have all this mood-benefiting chocolate, if and when we need it. And what I'm going to do here is change the ingredient radius to just include the stockpile of crap. Okay, so now we have this beautiful stockpile. What I'm going to do is... Don't really care about how pretty it is. I'm going to leave a lot of room for construction benches here. And that way we can put in, this will be a stockpile / workshop. And with that in mind, we're going to obviously, I'm going to double insulate a lot of what we already have. Let's go ahead and mine away some of that mountain. Obviously, the soft sand's going to prevent some of that double insulation. And then I will additionally double insulate this because we're going to want to temperaturize it. I know that's not a word, but deal with it. And then these coolers are going to have to move. What I'm going to do is just wait a little bit to move them. I would like to... Maybe just one. Kind of ugly. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. I'm trying to sort of bunkerize my stuff here. So what I'm going to do here, obviously this is a very big space. I'll group them up all together. that'll work. Okay. And then what I'll do here is a door. All right. Actually, what I'll do, forget letting the door on the outside. I'll put the door... I know all you symmetry freaks. There we go. All right, that will do. That will do. I can get behind that. And then what we're gonna want is some vents. So just cancel that vent. I'll put it in later. All right, that's a lot of work to be done. Roman is stuck cooking, which means it really falls to Omni, but I really want to get the pumps starting. Quell is quite happy. It's rare to see. Alright, and then this stockpile I'm going to delete for now. Given how often it rains and snows, I'm not going to worry too much about leaving the light out. Earth, are you any good at construction? No, you're terrible at it. I guess I could allow Philly to try researching while Omni builds. Maybe that's what I'll do. It occurs to me I didn't really set him up on the sleeping schedule that everyone else has, so I fixed that just now. Maybe that's the last thing we should build. I guess I can just close it for now. Alright, so Omni is working on this beautiful stock room. It is about time. As is Roman. Perfect. Now, yes, technically I could just continue to use the cave, but that has its own problems later on with insects and whatnot, so I decided against that. Alright, so Philly is researching. I put Philly on it because she has a passion for it, so she'll do a decent job at it, hopefully. And I think what I'm going to do is put the door in here, like that. A little bit more secure. So these are, I guess, chimneys or something. There's a bunch of different ways to call them what they are. But the idea is that they will prevent enemies from just like going ahead and bashing the air conditioners and then gaining access very easily to the rooms, which is their primary purpose. This room is nasty. At least the kitchen stays clean. This becomes a mudroom. If you don't know what mudroom is, you're not a New Englander, clearly. I grew up in New England. Mudrooms are a room that, during the winter, when your feet are extraordinarily muddy, you can muck up one room in your house rather than all the rooms in your house. Mudroom. Okay. Let's deconstruct this. The pawns like to construct more than deconstruct. Also, a lot of you were saying marble auto door here. I couldn't agree more. That is a much, much better place for it. That way, when you come in the door, you can get winged in the head by a horseshoe. I'm mostly joking. That's not how it works, but it's pretty funny, right? Alright, so we're going to not want roofs here, here, or here. Or eventually here either. The double insulation will help keep the bedrooms cooler in the hot summer months. So we're barely breaking even on our food, which is something to think about. Roman is cooking. Are you, though? I'm gonna have Roman just deliver a lot of stone. It's what he's probably more useful at, considering he's the inferior constructor amongst the two. Having asthma, a shoulder wound. Yeah, that's pretty much definitely true. Now we're turning this bedroom into somewhat of a security bunker, which is nice. You know, it stops me from having to worry too much about the safety of my pawns. Once it's completed, that is. It's definitely not completed yet. And it's not lost on me that I will soon need sandstone. Let's go ahead and prioritize the hauling of sandstone chunks. I did decide to build this whole complex in sandstone. It's just a slightly tougher stone, so as you can see, it's 490 versus 455. Not a huge difference, but given that I can put flooring in slate, and I guess I can just plop that down now. Sandstone is the better material for walls and slate for floors. It's a big project I'm working on, obviously, but it's a permanent project. You know, I'll have use forever. Alright, quell. I could just cancel the... maybe I'll do that. Stop them from hauling the rocks that I don't want. Work frenzy. Oh, that will work. That works for me. So we got all that plasteel. There are some more interesting metals out here. There is a little node of gold somewhere. Maybe I grabbed it. It was actually there. Okay, I take that back. There's some steel here. This workshop is filthy. I might actually be able to complete at least the walls this episode, which would be pretty cool. It's a big project. Alright, Roman, what are you working on? Okay, works. Alright, another prisoner rescue. The first one, we are running out of time. I suppose... Oh, yeah, we are just about ready to go ahead and harvest. What I'm actually going to do is turn these into more rice and try to stockpile up on food. So that means... I guess I kept this on the whole time. We will crank out another set of clothing. Doesn't help when you botch the construction. With all the feet traveling through this room, it gets mighty dirty. It's kind of funny, actually. And unfortunately, Earth's bedroom is not much better. It fares just as poorly. This is a hell of a project. My projects don't usually expand this big. So we're getting the clothing that we're going to need in order to help the rescued, whoever it is, be rescued. And Omni is making the last article of clothing in order to rescue. There we go. Now the trouble is we're not really going to have range for rescuing whomever it is. That will be pose its own challenge, but that's for me to figure out, I suppose. Wow, that is a lot of enemies. Definitely you're on your own for that one. I'm not quite there yet. I haven't actually done a lot of the turret prereq research. That will be coming. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to just get these walls done so that we can start actually using the space. Ooh, Santiago on Omni. Okay. Kind of what I wanted to have happen, but it's nice when it does, right? Alright, steel bed. Sounds uncomfortable, but they've all been sleeping on one already. Let's go ahead and set that up. Please be excellent. Ah, good. Alright, let's try for an excellent one. Because I have a lot of slag, and I can attempt to make more steel if I need to. There we go. Alright, Mr. Omni. There's a little bit of an age difference between them, I think. But nothing that's gonna, let's see, 41 and 29. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of an age difference, but nothing too strange. Alright, set owner. And the beauty of this is it saves a lot of space. Now we have a whole nother bedroom. We can go ahead and temporarily forbid the flooring because we really want to get the external walls done first. Okay. Granite, I guess. Alright, so now this is obviously an internal space, which is awesome. We get to roof it all up. And then what I'm going to do is remove the roof in these 4 spots. That's so that the sky doesn't fall down on my head. And now I think it is time for Philly, or for Earth, to earn his... Oh, he's probably upset by his bedroom, isn't he? I think his bedroom's crummy enough that it doesn't upset him, but... Okay, we got the moisture pump. That's good. We don't really have any components left. So what I was going to say is Earth, Omni, and Quell. Let's have them set out and see about that that rescue attempt. Because we are running out of time. And Omni, Quell, and Earth with meals aplenty, a bedroll. I don't know who's going to use it, but and then we're also going to need to bring the duster, the cowboy hat, and the travel wear. Choosing the route. It's a pretty short trip, so I probably have way more food than I need. And change the restrictions to... Alright, so select food restriction travel. We're going to allow all meals, raw food, anything, not corpses. Anything they need to eat, they can eat. And I'll try to have the base in better working order on the return. You know, leave things nicer than when you found it. Earth is major break risking. Let's hope he's the one that uses the bed, if we in fact need a bed. Good old Flake. Thanks, Cassandra. Yeah, his mood's going up. And I waited until just around the end of the summer, so it is cooler now than it was before. Oh, well, thanks. I jinxed myself. Yes. So what I need to do here is change their food policies. How do I do that again? I always forget. I always forget. Needs, drug policies. Travel. Really? Is this the way I have to go about it? That is not an easy way of going about it. Their date. Oh, there we go. It re-registered. Do a little bit of cleaning. Sister of Quell. You are quick sleeper, slow poke. Good doctor, though. That doesn't really matter. We're here to rescue you. You are a relative. The issue that I foresee... All right, let's see. Turret. There's a blind spot here. You have power armor? Are you kidding me? Okay. They're going to try to shell me. That's cute. All right, Mr. Earth. Blind spot is here. Aha. Yeah, I just pissed them off. All right, so how are you going to attack me? Are you going to take Go Juice? Cool. That's a little scary. An LMG on Go Juice. Yes, focus Earth. And are you good? Okay, you are a decent meleeer. But the thing is, I kind of outnumber you a little bit. Woohoo! Knocked the fuck out. Excuse my language. Okay, so we have a little bit of a toe problem. And before we mess her... Oh, are you still trying to... Yeah, he's still trying to shell me. So... what I will do is allow self-tending. While Earth goes here. That was my blind spot. Yes. Okay. Down he goes. I can't hit the battery from here. Make sure I'm not stepping into... Oop, yep. Exactly what I didn't want to do. I could wait for the power to go out. How's everyone else doing? They're doing okay. Quell. Earth. Let's grab that LMG. Head over here. It's too bad he died. That marine armor would have been nice. Alright, so that opens up an avenue to get the battery. This one, maybe. Ta-da! Alright, claim and uninstall both. I'm going to break down as much of everything as I can. Let's go ahead and strip this jackass, because that flak jacket's not worth 0, it's worth something. Orders. Claim the whole damn base. And then, yeah, I'll be able to take free prisoner. Wait, are you a nudist? Why? Oh, cause yeah. All right. All right. Gear, cowboy hat, duster. All right. Genevieve. Getting renamed already. Slowpoke Quick Sleeper. A meleeer again. I'm gonna equip the auto pistol for now, but that will change. All right. What I'm gonna do is let's get going. Let's return home. I'm gonna deconstruct the mortar. I don't really want a mortar. And then we're going to take the turrets. And I doubt there's anything in here. This is probably just naturally generated crap. But I might as well poke my head into it. Yep. All right, let's get going. Form the caravan. All 4 of them. Grab whatever. All meals. Everything. Components. Meds. Shells. Turrets, the LMG, the flak jacket, flak pants, flak vest, advanced helmet, maybe all the standing lights, lamps, and then I'm gonna leave the shells behind. Okay. We are really stripping that base down about as much as one can. There's obviously some mood problems. Hopefully we can deal with that when everyone gets home. I do have chocolate and all that after all. I also wanted to get some moisture pumps built, but the thing here is that I am again out of time. I feel like every time I do something cool, I'm out of time by the time I realize what time it is. So with that said, I'm going to have to catch you all later. Thank you all for watching. Just a friendly reminder, we do in fact have a little bit of a vote going on, so join the Discord or check out the website at raudomont.com and you'll be able to vote on how tomorrow's episodes go. I hope you tune in for that, and I will have to catch you all later. Adios.